There just seem to be so many crybabies and whiners on YouTube. And I mean it. There are just wound lickers, sour grapes, bunch of people running around. Sometimes I'm at school and I'm trying to get out of campus, and there are some people who, as they're walking across the street, they like drag their feet, almost like getting their jollies off of holding up the traffic. Right, there's always traffic of people trying to get out. Right, there's like two streets out, and you can see a kind of pleasure that people have, and I guess what they're taking to be exerting their power of making people have to wait for them. And I think, not only is this so easy to see and funny, but species and varieties of this, I think, can be found all over YouTube. It's little tiny sour grapeism running around trying to, I guess, generate a frustration, an anger, I don't know, it's some sort of response that tries to show an exertion of power. People are looking for a response from their own ability to exert power. It's almost like you can think about it this way. YouTube is like a playground for the politics of hurt feelings. Yeah, it is. There's this huge playground, and there's a bunch of politics of hurt feelings going around. As people are being offended, not being offended, they're accusing each other of this view and that view. Everyone seems so alarmed, taking themselves serious, all this chest beating and pounding. No matter what people talk about, they seem to be talking so much about, hey, I'm important, I'm valuable, I'm not to be fooled with here, I'm a real force. And all of this is, I guess it's interesting, it's tragic. What is it about people that allows them to get so alarmed, to get so riled up over all this stuff? It seems almost odd. And so much of it's about nothing. I mean, if you go back and look at some of the old YouTubes, they're, someone thinks they're so smart and someone doesn't, and someone said this and they're wrong, and someone hurt my feelings, they're malign, and everybody runs around, and I'm noticing this technique, and I thought it was just some people. I'm realizing more and more people use it, where instead of responding to someone and doing what I would call civil interaction, which in debate circuits, things like this, oftentimes you will have to put into your own words what you take to be the other person's argument. So you would say, okay, I think your position is this, and then you lay out the other person's position to their satisfaction, and then once they say, yes, that is my position, then you go, okay, here's what's wrong with that, bang, 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 bang. I see, well, again, you see some of it, but on so many of the channels, what you see is people take little snippets of things out of context and then air just some quick, oh, geez, that's crap. That's just not right. Blah, blah, blah. It's so degenerate. I don't even know what people think it is. I think to an outside observer, to an anthropologist, or some person who comes down and would watch it, as an alien or as a foreigner, it's so apparently about other than what it looks like. It's not just about what people are talking about. It's not just about the ideas and the concepts and the arguments. It's funny. Right? It's really, actually, it's very funny. I think it's almost like people don't, maybe they do realize that what they want is an emotional circus in their life. They want to feel like they're in a kind of soap opera, caught in emotionally riling, YouTube is like an ongoing Three's Company episode where everyone, this is, again, there's no sense of it, everyone sort of partly misoverheard a little bit of a story and then jumps to a wild conclusion, and here comes all the craziness as a result of people jumping to conclusions from having caught a little bit of a piece of something out of context. It is. YouTube is a Three's Company episode of the politics of hurt feelings. Okay, thanks.